Aldi's in the USA versus Aldi's in Germany. Let's see what the difference is. I'm curious. I don't go to Aldi's, but I have my fair time in Aldi's. Let's see what Germany is like in Aldi's, bro.
You bring your own damn bags to this place.
You don't just get to take your cards for free.
You gotta put a quarter.
Very different.
You have to put a quarter, bro. Honestly, I like that though. Now I really think about it, it's smart because it makes you put the cards back. So shout out to Aldi's for that. It's pretty smart.
Zimtsterne. You either love them or hate them. Growing up, we literally had an Aldi brand GPS. We had an Aldi brand laptop. This is already a lot, but it's still going to be way cheaper than like 3 items at Kroger. Okay, what do you think how much it's going to be?
Aldi's is cheap. It's off-brand stuff too. It's going to be interesting, man. I want to see what it's like in Germany.
Hello, servus, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Feli. I'm originally from Munich, Germany, but I've been living here in Cincinnati, Ohio, on and off since 2016. And today I'm coming to you from a very different location. Usually we don't really show our everyday life all that much, but today,
bro, if y'all from Ohio, when I say OH, finish that in the comments. OH. Finish that in the comments.
We get most of our groceries from, so we're just doing a regular.
Let's get straight to it though. Let's go.
Today, stores like Lidl, which
let's get straight to it.
Nord is very present in the US as well, since they own another very popular grocer, Trader Joe's. Now, Trader Joe's was founded in LA in 1958, but 20 years
Let's get straight to the differences.
Let's see. That's where we go first.
Yeah, and then we go to Kroger.
Yeah, and we go get all of our basics at Aldi for the main reason that it's way cheaper and also way quicker. I really like the fact that it takes us maybe about 20 minutes.
It is pretty quick in Aldi. Yeah, it's never that
Whereas
packed.
Going through Kroger,
it usually takes us like 45 minutes to an hour.
Minimum. At least. Even if we
Let me see the difference. Let's go. Where is that? Differences to Germany. All right, let's see.
Welcome to an American Aldi store. It looks pretty similar to an Aldi in Germany, even though they've actually renovated the stores in the last few years to make them look a little more high-end and not quite as much like a warehouse anymore. The US stores still kind of have that traditional Aldi look.
Yeah, this looks pretty.
By the way, in Germany, Aldis are all set up the same way, so if you know where things are in your Aldi location, you know it for all the stores, which I think is really practical and can save you a lot of time.
That is pretty convenient.
In the US, Aldi stores usually start with the produce section, but after that, they're all set up a little differently.
A little random.
You can see all of the cardboard boxes here. By the way, when they have several boxes stacked on top of each other, it's sometimes a good idea to lift them up and see what the products look like underneath. And one thing that's good to keep in mind is that they usually stop refilling the produce section later in the day, so if you go in the evening, you might not have the best selection anymore. That's probably really good to prevent food waste though.
What did you find?
Pumpkin roll.
Nice.
Because it's fall time.
We have bagels, which isn't really something that you'll get in Germany.
Okay.
And then this is the bread.
Germans don't eat bagels.
Just toast. This is the stuff that looks
y'all call that toast.
But still, if you just push it in, not something that you want to eat as a German at least. And of course, you're like hot dog rolls and burger buns.
Why would you not want to eat that?
I don't know where those are.
Can the Germans explain, like, why would you not want to eat that?
For comparison, this is the bakery section at the German Aldi.
So when she was pushing it in, what was she pushing it in for? Is she looking for it to be stiff or what? And then this is the German one? Okay.
For comparison, this is the bakery section at the German
Wow,
Aldi.
look at that difference. Yeah, it looks way higher end. It definitely looks better.
Oh yes, I love those. Those are the best cookies.
If you're an Aldi veteran, you know about these.
And of course, eggs are refrigerated, which is the case at all American stores. And that is because in the US, they wash the eggs, and so the protective coating gets removed. In Germany, most people are shocked that eggs are not refrigerated. They're just out in the open.
It shocked me when I first found that out.
Because they don't have to be refrigerated.
I thought something was wrong with them,
milk
but really something is wrong with us.
I really like to get the oat milk here because it's way cheaper than at the other stores.
In general, groceries in the US are more expensive than in Germany. According to etias.org, the average cost for groceries in the US is about 37%.
I kid you not, I just went to the store. I got some bread, chickpeas, quinoa, 2 bottles of water. The water was $3 each. Mountain Valley, $3 each. The bread was $6. Quinoa was about $8. And then chickpeas, 2 things of chickpeas was about like $3 each, I want to say. And I forgot one other item. I got some peanut butter, but not peanut butter. It was sunflower seed butter, and that was about $7. Literally about $30-40, bro.
Higher than in Germany. And for those of you who've never seen an American grocery store before, this is what a Kroger looks like, which is the second biggest grocery store chain in the US after Walmart.
I remember,
and
like,
it was founded in Cincinnati. Apparently, they carry over 20,000
I didn't know
different
that.
products just in the grocery section. But you can also buy clothes here, household items, you name it. There's even a pharmacy inside, and many of these
Well,
stores
she's making me
even have a
appreciate
Starbucks.
Kroger a lot more.
Some of the products that are particularly
Meijer
expensive in
too.
the US compared to what I was used to in Germany are dairy products and especially cheeses such as feta or...
Honestly, dairy is the worst thing for your body, but I remember last year, a lot of Kiwis was asking me to show them a Walmart. I guess Walmart is fascinating to people outside of the US. That was very new to me. I didn't know that.
Which at Kroger costs $4.99 for one of these balls. And those honestly
Finesse.
taste awful compared to even the cheapest
Look at how
mozzarella
it's
in
just
Europe.
like sitting
Buffalo
there. It just
mozzarella is at least $11.
nasty.
At the American ALDI, it's only $2.99 for mozzarella and $1.69 for the feta crumbles. Meanwhile, in Germany, a regular ball of mozzarella costs $1.19 and it tastes amazing.
As it should.
And even buffalo mozzarella is only $1.99.
As it should.
Let's
Why
compare
is
a
it
few more
$10 in
prices.
America?
A 3-pack of bell peppers was $2.69 in the US, and in Germany, it's kind of hard to see, but it was 99 cents for a 3-pack of just red ones,
As it
and
should be.
$1.29 for a mixed pack.
And
a sack
you know
of
what
potatoes
else?
was $1.99 in Germany and $3.49 in the US.
Speaking of red, right? I'm pretty sure over there in Germany, you guys are not allowed to have the red 40 in your food, right? The red 40 dye and the yellow 6 dye, that's not allowed in your food, right? Correct me
Avocados,
if I'm
however,
wrong.
are cheaper in the US, which makes sense since they don't have to travel quite as far. 75 cents in the US and $1.19 in Germany.
Okay, so one thing that I just don't understand is that nuts are so crazy expensive in the US.
Man,
like,
bro, it's
one of these is,
ridiculous.
like $10, but even little ones
It is
like this one
ridiculous,
is like
man.
$6, almost $7.
It is ridiculous.
And I feel like, or like one of these
Truly
$10 for just a
ridiculous.
little bag. That's very
Truly
different in
ridiculous,
Germany.
bro.
This trail mix is only $2.89 for
As it
example,
should
and the
be.
craziest thing is that pine nuts are only $1.79.
Oh my
I don't know
gosh,
what's up
bro.
with those, but you can spend a lot of money on those in the US. They don't even sell those at ALDI here, but look at these
60
prices on the Kroger website.
Who do I got?
This is one of the fancy.
Did I just see triple digits? Did I just see 3 figures for some nuts?
But look at these prices on the Kroger
Bro.
website.
Oh my God. That's more than a pair of shoes. That's more than 2 pair of Air Force Ones. Whoa. Any healthy nuts over here is expensive. Even the fake healthy nuts like almonds are expensive, man. It's all a finesse, bro.
This is
It's
one
a
of
finesse.
the fancy sections where they have their like fancy house brand and stuff like spreads and cornichos and filled or stuffed peppers.
It's just the way they designed it, man. That's all it is.
Black olive,
What is that?
basil and cheese. It's like a spread.
Okay, crackers.
German mustard, whole grain mustard, sweet mustard.
That's supposed to be sweet mustard. They
guess
usually
so.
have other sweet mustard that looks a little bit more accurate, but yeah. American-sized mayonnaise. And is this one like actually a brand?
Yeah,
It is, right? Yeah,
Well,
that's a brand. Do they have?
I bet there's no nutritional value in that at all.
Basically have.
That does not benefit your body in no way. Just the fact that she's saying American sized. I peeped that she said that earlier. She said the American sized milk. Most of the food over here that we eat, 97% of the food that people eat has very low nutritional value, if any. It is bad.
And then you can just pick whichever you prefer.
Mayonnaise.
Ketchup selection.
Perfect
and
example.
just for comparison, this is the ketchup selection at Kroger.
This
Look
is
at
what
all
they
the
have in
different
terms of
options,
Nutella,
man.
Which is sad for German standards. However, of course, they have a lot of peanut butter, even though also not that much selection.
Just
but
mass
there's
produced.
more selection and big guys. And then of course they have this line called Deutsche Küche, which during certain times of the year, we'll see if they have a few more products this time around, but usually around Oktoberfest time, for example, they have a bunch of products from Deutsche Küche, which basically just means German cuisine. And this is German style sauerkraut, which of course is not usually something I buy, but they also often have like Tiefkühlbrezen, so like frozen pretzel.
Okay, so earlier when I skipped it, I'm gonna assume that she was saying that ALDI's is a German originated store.
German ALDI chocolate brand here, Shoutout, which I grew up with and absolutely love.
My dad always used
I always see these. I didn't know they was German.
Then these, which are basically like the ALDI version of Kinderschokolade.
I never knew those was German.
Which I also freaking love. They have a bunch of like flavors now. And one piece of advice for next summer for everyone who likes to make s'mores, they have Hershey's here too. They sell Hershey's. Hershey's in the US, just like a lot of chocolate in the US, contains something that's called like butanic acid. We looked it up the other day. It's
something bad for the body.
Vomit, which is why a lot of
it's gonna be something detrimental and terrible for the body. Almost every single product right here next to her is gonna have something bad for the body. I just was saying earlier, the dyes. Almost everything in every store is gonna be bad for the body, even in the Whole Foods or Sprouts. Even the produce section.
When Timo and Steffi were here in May, we actually
it's bad.
Which one of these did we take? Was it these thin like chocolate?
Even the healthy foods
that you can get here at ALDI. We just got like the regular plain chocolate one. I don't know if they just don't have that right now. But this on a s'more, game changer. It's the perfect thickness, way better than Hershey's, and it's way better too. So just letting you know. And then of course we got Knoppers, which I absolutely love. This is a brand, German candy brand, the best stuff. We got Werther's, and then we even have.
See, that's the thing about like for you guys that's living in like third world countries. It might be a lot of cons to living there, but it's a lot of pros. A major pro is the food. You guys have real food. Even if it's bad, it's real bad food. You have real food. Be grateful of that for sure, man.
Zimtsterne. And
bro, I don't think we have no real food over here.
They have
unless you grow it yourself.
I think they also usually have a regular. Oh, they have a Marzipanstollen. What else?
What
they have
is that?
Lebkuchen. Like Lebkuchen
That's more like chocolate.
Filled ones. This is literally kind of your standard German Lebkuchen, and you don't usually get this at American stores. This isn't something.
One thing I like that America does, though, I mean, all these is they have these sections where it's like seasonal. I like that, and then they have like products and little stuff like that. I like that little section.
All like German stuff. Oh, this is where the Dominosteine are.
That looks
These
nasty.
Are love or hate. You either love them or hate them. I'm not the biggest fan of them.
That look pretty nasty.
Have something Dutch.
Is that a waffle?
Waffles and more fancy.
Are those waffles pre-waffleized? Delicious waffles filled with. Okay.
The Stroop waffles.
You just eat them out the
and
pack.
More fancy truffles and stuff like that. What are you getting? Is that a whole like chest? That's really cool. Oh, that's really cool.
I remember those.
That reminds me of like
as a kid.
Grandparents in Germany. Kaffee and Kuchen.
I remember one time.
Oh, they even have Mercis, which is also a German brand.
And while the
I didn't know these
ALDI
was German. Like
German
she's opening my eyes.
The German ALDI
no
also
wonder they
has
have
some
these
products
unique
that
names.
are branded as American.
And because we're in the US, you can literally also just
look at America, bro. So this is German, but they branded as if it's American. That's
some
funny.
Products that are branded as American.
They got the American flag.
And because we're in the US, you can literally also just get ibuprofen and acetaminophen at any grocery store, but also at ALDI for literally less than $2. That is one thing that is way cheaper in the US. One thing that's really expensive in the US, even at ALDI, and this is still cheaper than at Kroger or other stores or Walgreens, is any like toiletries. So body wash, for example, $7.
And this is a lose-lose situation because all of that body wash over here is terrible for the body as well. All of these, I don't care which one it is, terrible for the body, bro. And they're already charging you. That's a lose-lose. They're charging you $7.
Walgreens is any like toiletries. So body wash, for example, $7 almost. And then of course, because we're in the US, lots of disposable dishes.
Like it's ironic because you're supposed to clean your body, but you're really killing yourself by using that.
which some of these, this one for example, is actually a German imported beer, but I think that's the only one. And of course, hard seltzers, because those are super popular in the US. And pricing is actually pretty okay, but I think that's only a 4-pack, yeah. For American standards, that's pretty okay. In Germany, you can get one bottle or a can of beer for under €1, and this ALDI brand Hefeweizen.
What? Under $1?
Bottle.
Oh, they selling about a can.
Or a can of beer for under €1, and this ALDI brand Hefeweizen is only 45 cents for example.
Bro, beer looks this looks nasty,
and yes,
bro.
they do also sell liquor.
Beer looks so nasty.
The wine selection, which they're not allowed to sell hard.
Beer is even branded nasty.
Unless they have an extra license, but then it's usually in a different section. But they are, at least in Ohio, allowed to sell.
At least wine. It looks kind of classy.
Hey,
it looks
also
modernized.
Have the Christmas stuff, the Glühwein.
Beer looks tacky.
The regular one. Man, I wonder if that's already sold out. So we get some apple Glühwein, apple punch. Yeah, no, that is good. I also do like the cherry one, but.
You want to do that?
I don't know, maybe one bottle?
Or do you want to do both?
Yeah, kind of both.
Beer just screams.
What is it?
Turkey cranberry.
Like trash.
But hey, they always have fancy stuff here that you don't usually see.
Bro, something just don't look like turkey. Something just doesn't seem right to me to have ham in plastic like this. It's just out here, right here in cardboard and plastic. Not even in the refrigerator. That's just red flag.
Cranberry ravioli.
But hey, they always have fancy stuff here that you don't usually see.
Frank's.
Ooh, and these things, I think I want to buy more of these. These are so good. And then they have some fancy stuff. A cheese advent calendar. So you only get certain meats at ALDI, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very slim selections.
Deli meats, they usually do like the raw meats.
Yeah.
This is ground pork, ground beef. I'm gonna do some chicken too.
Chicken here?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if I get a steak, I usually try to get that at Kroger.
Yeah.
Because usually that's like better.
Bro, they really love Kroger.
So this is a bone-in ribeye roast. So this is $7.99 a pound. That means this.
I didn't know people love Kroger like this. I usually try to stay away from Kroger for real, man. Steaks, man. I'm not an advocate for eating meat, so it's just kind of, it's interesting to see them like kind of salivate over meat like this, man. Oh shit, my bad. My bad, y'all.
I'm gonna do some chicken. Ribeye ribs.
And you already know I'm not gonna eat any of them.
No. Too bad our freezer isn't.
Something that you'll have in the freezer for years.
And one thing that's very typical in German, but you hardly ever see in the US, is these type of freezers. Usually American freezers and fridges all look like that with the
Absolutely.
doors. This is kind of the traditional way that it used to look
I like
in Germany.
the traditional
a lot of German stores
better.
are changing that now to also the ones with the doors. But I don't know, it just kind of gives me like a
I like
feeling
traditional.
of home seeing these here. High quality.
I didn't know
prices.
this.
I always
not
get
know
these
this.
frozen veggies. Gotta get a few of
And
those.
it's funny to me that, like, of course, the only store that's really affordable is the German type store. That's ironic, bro. Not even ironic. That's shit.
Ben, come back with the cart.
It just shows how America is like just so expensive.
And then 2 of these.
Vegetables.
Okay, this is already a lot, but it's still gonna be way cheaper than like 3 items at Kroger.
Why they keep
also
talking about
pretty nice,
Kroger, bro?
Veggie burger patties usually.
Keep bringing
like
up
all kinds of
Kroger.
different kinds for not a lot of money. And now we'll get to Ben's absolute favorite part. And
They're
also my
making me
favorite
want to
part,
go to Aldi's.
And it's the Aldi finds.
I just said
which
that.
In German Aldis is usually set up in like Wühltische in the middle of the store. I don't know what a Wühltisch is, but I'm gonna show it to you. Here they just have it like in a regular aisle, but we've bought a lot from here. So they basically have varying offers and items
Man.
here every single week.
Every time I go there, they always have something worth getting, and it's affordable too.
And it could be like the most random stuff, like
Random.
household items, but there's sometimes
Just
they'll have like
random.
camping equipment or pool stuff.
Sleeping
or
bags.
projectors. In Germany, my dad used to buy there a lot. He's a huge fan of Aldi, and growing up, we literally had an Aldi brand GPS. We had an Aldi brand laptop, the very first laptop that we ever
What?
had. We had
Wow.
an Aldi brand skateboard, roller
Laptop?
skates. The thing is, in most cases, it's still really good quality, so It's not really that you're just getting cheap stuff. You're getting,
it's actually nice.
most of the time,
She's
really
not lying.
high quality stuff for
It's
low
actually
prices.
nice. It is.
And specifically for the food, I know this for sure. I could see this also be a thing for the non-food items. A lot of the brands in Germany, at least, I don't know if they do this the same way here, but the brands like Nestle, whatever, they actually make their original products, the brand version, and then the same factory, they also make the ALDI brand, the ALDI version. So it's basically the same product, it's just packaged differently and sold at a different price point. So today, what do we have? A bunch of
I got like my
stuff,
card.
like French
I got a card
press,
thing to protect the windshield from snow
makers,
from here.
cutting boards, Christmas decorations. What is this, a soap dispenser? I think so. One of these little
Whole bunch of stuff.
handheld vacuums.
Vacuum
Ooh, something for
cleaner.
the kitties.
My Harry Potter board game.
Everything.
What is this?
I don't know. But they've already got me.
Oh,
It's actually kind of sick looking.
it looks very European.
And even they off-brand junk food is good too. Like I be getting my little fruit snacks from here whenever I do get stuff like that. Yeah, all these is a nice
look
little
at
go-to
that.
spot.
They have like a little.
We need that.
Look at
What is
that.
happening? How much is it? 12 bucks?
I kind of like that though.
13.
That's kind of nice.
And then this is the food Aldi finds, so the stuff that they don't sell all the time.
Yep.
Ooh,
I see they got name brands here.
caramel corn. I love popcorn. Kettle corn too is my favorite. Now let's get to the checkout process. They did actually set up self-checkouts a few months ago, which is
I've been
a very
seeing
new
those
concept
lately.
for Aldi. I think they've been wanting to do that in Germany as well.
been
but
seeing
I don't
that
think they
lately,
have
too.
yet. We, however, prefer doing the regular checkout, and I also want to show it to you because it's a crazy experience. You do have to bring your own bags, or you can
Yeah.
also purchase bags here.
I be getting
but
them
you
brown
don't get them
bags,
for free.
the
You
cheap
can also
ones.
take an empty cardboard
get the
box from
cheapest
store
bags.
to pack up your groceries, by the way.
You can do what?
Take an
Bags, or you can also purchase bags here, but you don't get them for free.
You can also take an empty cardboard box from the store to pack up your
Oh yeah,
groceries,
yeah,
by the
yeah.
way.
Facts. Just like Costco.
At ALDI, you won't find any baggers that pack up your groceries for you, which is common at most other grocery stores in the US.
Do 'em
And
yourself.
they're known for their super fast checkouts. In
Bro,
Germany,
they be
people are
speeding
a little
through.
more used to those and often back their things right away. In the US, the cashiers just throw everything straight into your card and then you pack everything up at the side counters afterwards. They also have
Bro.
these at the German ALDI, but I always tried to pack everything up right away when I still lived there. What I really like is that I can scan my card or phone even before all of the products have
Yeah,
been
me
scanned,
too, I like
which
that.
speeds up the checkout process even
I like
more.
that
Okay,
too.
what do you think how much
I
it's
like
gonna
that
be?
too.
187.
What are we at right now? We're at, okay, 80.
80 bucks?
Right, because a few expensive.
Wow, this is actually wild though. Let me see something real quick.
Card or phone even before all of the products have been scanned. What I really have these at the German ALDI. Your card
All of this stuff so far, and they scanned a little couple more, and they at 80 bucks, bro. I'm about to start going to Aldi's more often. Like I really be forgetting how affordable
Yeah, right
Aldi's
now
really
We're
is.
at, okay, 80.
80
Yeah, I
bucks.
think you might be right, because a few expensive products are still coming over there.
Nah, I'm gonna be way off.
Think
Like
less.
150.
150.
Jeez.
Okay, we were kind of like right in the middle there.
and time to pack everything up.
Yeah. I be getting the brown paper bags like 87 cents. Nah, it's not 87 cents. Probably like 37 cents a bag.
Oh, and they even offer delivery and curbside pickup in the US. I don't think that's an option in Germany.
I never seen nobody do that.
By the way, store hours here are very untypical for American store hours. Most grocery stores are open at least until 10, 11, sometimes 24/7,
That is true.
sometimes until 1 a.m.
Yep.
This is actually the same as Bavarian store hours. Even some other parts of Germany have longer store hours than this. So I don't know, this definitely feels like home for me.
Load up the card
Nice little beat.
and then return the
Hold on.
cards to get our quarter back.
Hold on. She
By the
want me
way,
to
at other
freestyle or
stores in the
something?
US, it's normal to just grab a card for free and then you can actually return them right in the parking lot from where employees will then bring them back to the entrance of the store.
But hey, this was an interesting video. Shout out to her channel. I'm gonna put the original video in the description. This is at about 500,000 views. So it must be a big topic of people from overseas wondering how the supermarkets over here in America work compared to theirs. I did not know that Aldi's was and was a German originated store. I did not know that. This is my first time knowing that. Even the way she pronounced ALDI's at some point in the video, she said like ALDI. She said like ALDI or ALDI. She said like ALDI, something like that. But that's my first time knowing that though. Shout out to her, Felly from Germany, and her boyfriend right here. Oh, we're out of here. We're gone. Let's get it. Let's go.